ABCs of Western Lore, Old West tales you haven't heard or didn't believe, written and narrated by John Rayburn. West seemed to be almost a magic word as a still young new nation heard all about that territory out there waiting to be used for something. Trouble is, at first trying to figure out usages wasn't all that easy. Before a great deal of the American exploration and settlement, often here and there in haphazard fashion, a mere thought of settlement often referred to desert country. Oh, sure, native grasses did provide food for the likes of vast herds of buffalo and antelope, but there wasn't much in the way of comforting trees or other kinds of foliage for that matter. Trying to find wood for doing some building or just for fuel was sparse or less in some places. At the same time, finding water was often a matter of life or death, and even if some was found, marauding Indians often made it extremely difficult to get along, water or not. It was literally centuries that this forlorn area had been called home by Apache, Navajo, and Pueblos, and there was much of the land that didn't seem worth fighting for. Not only that, but the weather was highly unpredictable. There could be wild winds, bitter temperatures, blizzards with drifting snows, even such things as grasshopper plagues. There might be rain in shallow pools, but it lasted only as long as it took the heat to evaporate it. It didn't take much imagination to realize there could and likely would be such as land grabbers, claim jumpers, or crooked law personnel. A star on a vest didn't always mean good guy. To top all this off, in 1848 and mid-1850s, thousands of prospectors heading for the heralded California goldfields generated greed at a high level. It became common knowledge that you'd better have a gun. It was make out with whatever local laws there might be, plus the intangibles of wolves, rattlesnakes, mountain lions, hostile Indians, white criminals, all this making a reality that guns were just essential survival tools. It stands to reason that a lot of people just didn't make it, sort of curled up and died. If you happen to be a fan of some of the actual or fictional stories of the wild and woolly American West in the 19th century, you might as well know that a lot of it was made up of cheap, sensational material that was often a pack of lies created by the vivid imagination of the writers. It was their way of drawing enough attention that they could sell their articles to magazines or elsewhere. In spite of the verbal skullduggery, this fabricated...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?